All right, y'all. We back. I try to play it fair and give each team 2 quarters each.
I don't wanna be alone ever. All I can want, all I can.
Damn, why is this not working?
Without you, boy, my life is
All right, 73-69 so far is the Lakers and Bulls. That one's just for the Clippers, so now we get the Lakers and Bulls one. Why is this? This is still not working. Okay. Yeah, he was trying to get some smoke with you, Peter. Yeah, they're the better team, but they're supposed to be getting this win. There's no reason for them to be losing. Why is my game not loading up for some reason? They're not ready. Man, I don't know what's going on with my Clippers game. I don't know why it's not working. So I'm gonna have the Clippers game on the back burner now. So, this is gonna be 2 losses in a row for you guys if you lose, man. For the Lakers, I'm talking about you, Samurai. That's 2 losses in a row. All right. If my audio is still available, if it's still going, if you can hear me, just let me know. Because I don't know if my audio is working right. So if you guys hear me, just let me know that you can hear me. Baby Isaiah Thomas. All right, thanks, Peter Cash. I was hoping somebody could hear me what I was saying. I thought it was acting up. I have 2 games on at the same time, but now I'm putting the Clippers game on the back burner. So, yes, Samurai, defense is a big problem for the Lakers. And you got to give shout out to Hoop Facts for that, because he's one of the first guys to call that out about the Lakers going to have defensive problems. That's something that a lot of people didn't see, because you guys was getting all these good signings. And they thought that, hey, you get all these good signings, that everything's going to be all good with you guys. I thought Isaiah Thomas was going to go back to Boston anyway. Didn't the Celtics was going to work out something with him for him to come over there? White with a little stutter step, but misses. Okay. All right. Got 2 of these games going on at the same time. It's 53-71. The Clippers are just blowing the Golden State Warriors out, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, T, where you at, T? This is the second one. I hope T didn't get confused, because I said I was going to do 2 separate ones. All right, Peter, jump in. When you're ready, come in. Oh, hold on. My bad. Let me send you the link. I'm going to hit you up with the link right now, Peter. Yeah, Boston did him dirty. Boston do a lot of brothers dirty. AK is just how it is.
Sorry that I couldn't follow you, but I can't understand.
So that's the link. Anybody else besides Peter Cash, if you want to come in on live, you can. What it do?
Yo, man, like, where he go?
Um, I think he's here. And AK, ain't you was the one talking to Hoop Facts about Kawhi, saying his championships wasn't valid?
Where he at, man?
Yeah, I
Where he
think he's
at?
in the chat. He's in the chat. He said he can't get on live, but you could just post your comments in the chat. Then I just read them out. Or me
Yo,
and Hoop
man,
Facts
my
do it.
yeah, man. Like back to, I mean, like if you're a real basketball fan of the NBA, and if you really respect the game, like if you
Yeah,
respect the game, and if you respect competition,
yeah,
you would thank Kawhi for balancing out the whole entire NBA.
right. So,
Because without him, man, listen, if he ain't make that move,
mhm,
it would be super teams right now.
right.
You
Yo,
know,
hey,
and
if he was on the Lakers, that definitely be a super team right now. You know,
yeah,
but all right. So, well, his in fact, his name is KD. So I take it he's a big Kevin Durant fan. Or he's a Kevin Durant guy. So, AK, you're basically trying to say KD's better than Kawhi Leonard. I got both of those guys in my top three. Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James seem to be like the three guys that I do.
yeah, it's them three, but
Hmm.
I got to give it to Kawhi because KD ain't shown me he can do it by himself yet.
Yep. Okay. He says Kawhi was being held back by the Spurs, but it helped him. It helped them win. If he had to score more, San Antonio Spurs would lose.
No, because he scored more in the finals than they won. If he didn't score more, they would have lost. So how does that make any sense?
True that. I just Samurai. I don't think the Lakers are avoiding the Spurs, but he thinks the Lakers are throwing games. They're not throwing games. They're just having defensive problems. That's all.
Now you mean they're avoiding the Clippers?
He said they're avoiding the Clippers. So yeah,
Yeah, man. Like, listen, man. All right, if LeBron's supposed to be the best player in the NBA, right?
right,
Why he always trying to form super teams? And KD as well.
right. And he tried to get KD, but I think it just didn't work.
Cool.
The Lakers was interested in Kevin Durant too.
And it's crazy because they still trying to form these super teams.
Right. So,
Kevin
man,
Durant tried to get James Harden. Like, come on, man. Right or wrong.
yeah, you're right. Samurai says
Um,
the NBA is rigging. The NBA is rigging the game
for
because the
who?
Lakers are losing. So he says it's
What?
rigged.
Man, get the fuck out. If anything, they were rigged for LeBron. If anything,
Man.
come on, man. They're gonna rig the game for the Bulls. Okay, yeah.
Okay, AKKD says LeBron wanted KD, but KD didn't mess with him like that.
And that's sad.
Yeah, we all know that because I don't think Kevin Durant liked LeBron James that much anyway. I mean, he probably respect him, but they're not on cool terms like that.
And if he's the best player, why would he want Kevin Durant on his team?
Mm.
Come on.
Okay, AK says Kawhi wants the same thing in LA, a super team.
No. If that was true, they would have kept Montrezl Harrell, and they'll try to get more pieces.
To that,
If Kawhi won a super team, he would have joined the Lakers. Come on, man. Actions speak louder than words.
to that. And yo, T, if you in here, come on in, T. All I did was just redid the live. Y'all can come right back in. Yo, what up, Higgins? Shout out to London over there. He answered, is Shaq greater than a greater Laker than Kareem?
Who is Shaq?
Yeah, he answers,
Yeah,
is Shaq a
yeah,
greater Laker? Huh?
yeah. A Laker, yeah,
Better than Kareem?
yeah.
But I wanna. So I guess he wants you to explain why you think Shaq is a better Laker than Kareem.
Um, uh, Kareem was still great when he got to the Lakers, but Magic was their best player.
Mm-hmm.
Kareem was better talent wise on the Bucks. Look
Okay.
it up. As far as a Laker, yeah, Shaq is the better Laker.
Mm.
You know
Okay.
that Shaq had the early 2000s going crazy.
Man, Shaq, Shaq was a monster, man. He had that joint on lock. He came into the game a beast anyway, though.
And if anybody could get 3 Finals MVPs while Kobe's playing on the team,
Yeah.
give that man his respect.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I hear you. I hear you.
Give him his respect. And to be honest, what big man in the history of the NBA could fucking guard this man, bro?
That's true. That's true. So Shaq, man, Shaq was just he turned around. It was a wrap. You know,
Shit.
sometimes his elbow would hit your body a little bit, but he was so big and strong. It was a wrap. You had nothing but to do but just give him the dunk. Nobody could stop him.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Like Kobe was a better player than Shaq. It's just that if you know basketball, right? Even
yeah,
if Michael Jordan, even if suppose if Jordan and Shaq was on the same team,
right,
Phil will say the same thing. We're gonna go to Shaq because it's gonna cause a double team and it's gonna help the offense more.
right. Oh, you
And
sir?
it's
All right,
common sense. Shaq is a double triple team down low at that.
right.
So it's easy for him to kick it out to the offense to get easier shots.
Okay, true that.
Any shot by the rim is better than a shot from the mid range or three.
That's true. And
Jordan
yo,
and Kobe.
hold on for a minute. I don't mean to cut you off. Though, Samurai, your team is up 80-86, so you should be happy now. Your Lakers are making the comeback. They should have been doing this earlier. But yeah, go ahead. You could continue saying what you're gonna say, Hoop.
Yeah, that's all. Think about it. Come on, Pete. It
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
Like if you was a coach and you had Shaq and Jordan on the same team,
Mm-hmm.
or Shaq and Kobe, would you tell them to throw it down low before anything, or would you tell them to go head first?
Well, I mean, I give the ball to Shaq. He has the advantage. He's down low in the boat.
From my point,
It
they
just makes
both got the advantage, but
yeah,
Shaq got the better percentage of him.
yeah, because he. So
Yeah.
I
uh-huh.
mean, like, that's just basic common sense. Yeah,
Yo, bro, it's not to everybody else, man.
yeah. True that.
To motherfuckers like us, it makes sense, but not to everybody else, bro.
I hear that. Yeah, I guess that explains that, man. I guess AK wasn't a believer in Kawhi, so you answered all his questions.
Who's not a believer in Kawhi?
AK, he's not a believer in him. You know,
How? I don't know
he said
what
he was
Kawhi.
getting carried. He said he was getting carried by the Spurs, and he got lucky in 2019. People trying to put the asterisks on that 2019 championship.
Yo, you see, Kawhi took down the 76ers, bro.
Yeah,
76ers was loaded.
yeah, yeah. They
They
were.
had who?
They had
Tell
Jimmy
them the Sixers.
Butler,
Uh huh.
Tobias Harris,
Mm-hmm.
Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons. They were stacked.
JJ Redick. shooting them
JJ
threes.
Reddick. Forgot about JJ Reddick. 3. Yep.
Come on, man. Kawhi averaged damn near 40 that series.
Yep. That's
Then
true.
he came in averaged 30 on Giannis.
Yep.
Wow, shutting Giannis down.
Wow.
Giannis averaged 16, 17 points that series. Look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely put that defense on him.
That's when Kawhi got injured. That series, he got injured. He still busted ass.
Hmm. Oh, that's the series that he was because I remember he was after that a little bit. He was looking a little bit slow, like
Uh huh.
looking a little flat on his jumper, or like when he jumped, it was coming off a little flat.
Yeah, man, he injured his knee the
Hmm.
second game.
Yeah.
I can see the
Okay.
clip if you want.
Hmm. Okay. Now it's a 2-point game with Lakers and Bulls. I don't know why is it such a struggle game for the Lakers. They should be able to beat this team with ease. It's the Bulls, for Christ's sake. It's not like it's a real big team.
Man, the Lakers not the same. AD playing mediocre.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I
AD's
think
not
they
even,
him
AD's not even playing in this game right now, though.
who?
AD's not in this game. He got hurt from yesterday, I think.
Oh, I'm not even watching the game. I'm watching the Clippers game.
I feel you. I know you watching that Clippers game.
Yeah, nobody want to see the damn Bulls and the Lakers game.
Yeah, man. I try to mix it up a little bit because I did both. Oops, I did both. I did both games, so I did figure I'd do 2 quarters for each. Let me
Nothing
try
wrong with
that.
that.
What's up?
I said, yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh hell yeah! I'm trying to mix it up. Let me try to contact Zach. All right, let me just do something. I'm trying to contact Zach right now. All right, it's tie game, 88-88, and Montrezl Harrell hits a mid-range shot. So that may come down to the wire. Samurai Warrior says, "Why is Jared Dudley in the game?" I don't know why the Lakers keep Jared Dudley on that team, so man. That's just a waste of a spot. Yeah, don't you think? I know the Clippers wouldn't want him. Nobody wants Jared Dudley on their team like
Man, I don't know how he's still in the fucking league, bro.
that. Oh man, between him and all right, so you're back against the wall. You got to take either Draymond Green or Jared Dudley. Who you take?
Man, I'm taking Draymond. I don't like him. Well,
Draymond.
come on, man. For real, why is this guy still in the damn league, right?
I don't know, man. I guess it's because they say he's a good locker room presence. That's all I could think of, to be honest with you. I mean,
I mean, I think that's true.
yeah.
And still, shit, he ain't worth no millions.
Oh, yeah. Tay Davis, he's back on his rampage. He says, F the Clippers. He's a diehard Laker fan, so, he don't like the Clippers. Clippers are moving to Englewood, though. They're getting a new arena. So anybody in California, if you want to go to watch those games, when people are allowed to go and see games again, it's going to be popping over there. That's a new stadium. I think they're going to share that stadium with the Rams, if I'm not mistaken. No, the Chargers, I think they're going to share that arena with. So Englewood is going to be popping. That's for everybody in California who lives out here too. Tay Davis said he can't stand the Celtics either. I mean, as a native New Yorker, I can tell you I don't like Boston that much neither. So, what about you? You mess with Boston like that?
Not really. I don't like the Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm not a really fan of the Celtics, man.
All right.
Before the, I like the. I was a diehard Spurs fan. You know,
Okay. All right.
growing up, Ginobili was my favorite player.
All right. All right. You like that? You like that tornado style? You've been putting the ball behind his back, Euro stepping. He had moves that a lot of people didn't see before.
Man, he was elite.
Yeah, you know who he remind me of? You remember what's this dude Pete? What's his Pete Marriage? He had like flashy moves like that, but he didn't have flashy moves like Ginobili, but he had something similar to that. There was freaky, like they attack the basketball behind the back, layup, Euro step, do all
Talking
that
about
crazy.
Pistol Pete.
Pistol Pete, yeah. There you go. Pistol Pete, yeah. Yeah. So that Ginobili remind me of something like that because he got moves, man. He got like skill set moves. And he's a lefty. You know how hard it is to guard people that shoot with their left hand? I play basketball, so I know it's hard to guard somebody that shoot with their left.
Yo, after this, I want you to go over to YouTube and type in
Yeah.
Ginobili 2006 mix. You know,
Okay,
showing
I'm
how
trying.
those times from 2005 to 2008.
All right, I'm gonna check that out. He says the Clippers over here are cheating. What's going on with the Clippers game? They cheating? I think it's a blowout, though, Tay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tay over here being mad, man. 92 to 88 so far.
I can't believe people say some crazy shit. Bro, if
Yeah,
the Warriors would have had Kevin Durant, they wouldn't have won.
yeah,
What team was gonna beat them, man? Come on, man.
true that. But yeah, even when KD came in for a few minutes, but he got still hurt in the series, it changed the whole thing around. He was cooking even before he got hurt. It was just an
Yeah,
FBI hard to guard, man. He just had too much offensive weapon.
absolutely. They had a cheat squad.
Yep. I hear
What if
that.
he man, come on, man. What if
Right.
Kawhi could have teamed up with the Lakers and made it worse?
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that game. He told AK talking about Luka the Don closing out. Yeah, I saw Luka close that game out. Nobody talked about it, but see if that was LeBron that did that, it'd be all over the news. It'd be everywhere. You know.
To me, I think Luca is good,
Yeah.
but they kinda overrated his game
Okay. He still got
because
the.
if you watch him close,
Yeah.
the referees make him look good. They bail him out a lot,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Hell yeah.
with the bullshit fouls. He get away with a lot of bullshit, man.
Yeah, that's how the league is sometimes, man. They get favorable calls to certain stars. Yeah. Oh, the Rams play the Seattle tomorrow. That's right. Yo, Hoop, you gonna watch football tomorrow?
Nah, I don't watch football.
You gonna watch football?
Nah, that ain't my thing.
He said, "Nah, I don't get down with that." I watch a little bit of everything, man. Boxing, football, basketball. Now, what about boxing? You mess with boxing?
Oh yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I don't
All
mind.
right, that's what's up. So let's see the score. It's 85-71 in the third quarter with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, they overrated the Warriors coming into the season as well.
Hell yeah. I thought they'd at least do better than this. Like Steph Curry at least somewhat have a MVP style season. But it didn't happen. Okay, AK said Luke is really skilled though. He said he got a good mid range. a mid-range jumper, and he's improving on the three ball.
Yeah, but he played
I
no
got the
defense.
AK. So yeah. Oh, you were saying?
Luca played no D.
Yeah, he don't play no D. I mean, his scoring ability is alright though. You know, but for us, a guy that he kind of moves slow. A guy that's slow to get to the basket, and draw fouls like that. I think either it's his body because they say he's a big dude and he play a little bully ball, or it's either that or they just giving him calls. This is one of the two.
Giving him calls.
He said he giving him
Like,
calls.
I mean, players like Luca, James Harden, Trey Young.
Yeah,
I don't respect their game because they play no defense. If they used to play defense,
yeah,
they wouldn't score all those points.
true that, true that.
Yeah. Think
Oh,
about it.
94 to 88 so far. 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
So since when, as basketball fans, we start respecting bullshit like that? Motherfuckers don't play no defense.
It's
But
young.
scoring, but scoring 30.
Playing
It's
defense
amazing.
in today's league is kind of rare, though, man. A lot of guys just don't want to do it too much. They rather
Paul
just put up.
George, Paul George and Kawhi do it.
Well, yeah, but that's how many other guys really want to do that, though.
AD sometimes, and it's crazy because
Yeah, he do sometimes. Yeah, he a good rim protector. Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I was on Paul George's ass when he was playing bad too. But at least a motherfucker do play D, bro.
Yeah. True that. True that.
So how much criticism can we give a motherfucker who play D?
Yeah. True that, man.
I see why he's depressed and shit. He don't. I'm like, shit, I don't understand neither.
What happened?
I said, shit, man. Like, I see why he's going through depression issues and shit. Remember?
Yeah, true
Mental
that.
health issues. Yeah. Because I don't understand either. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm playing defense. I know I'm playing bad, but I'm playing defense.
Right. So yeah, man. Yo, Tay, who you talking to about Aaron Rodgers? My Eagles didn't make the playoffs, so I don't really. All right, he representing for the Rams in the chat. Oh, Montrezl Harrell with a power move. He got some. Yo, you guys did one thing about Montrezl Harrell. He got a good post game. Montrezl Harrell got a good post game, man. Look, he put that dude in a blender. There you go. There you go. That's that 6th man of the year right there. Montrezl Harrell with a nice good layup.
I just seen the NBA let motherfuckers play defense for like a good 2 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, y'all having y'all way with the Golden State though. Now, yo, what do you think Golden State Warriors missing, man?
Everything.
Everything. Because look, bro, if you look at them on paper, tell me they don't seem like a decent squad. Like they could be an 8th seed or something like that, right?
Yeah, but when you got a bunch of motherfuckers who don't got no IQ, man, how far you gonna go?
Yeah, true that.
Draymond and Curry got IQ.
Yeah.
Everybody else, you get on the ball, they be trying to score.
Yeah, I know, but man.
Like this team remind me of, like, not on the skill level, but of the 2013 Knicks.
True that.
That was their problem. Like they was good, but they had too many shoot first players.
Oh yeah. AK says the Warriors are cursed. until Kevin Durant retires. Well, you got to think that to Draymond. He ran Kevin Durant off that team. You think a guy that would be talking that much, he could back it up at least. He didn't even back it up when Kevin Durant left. Still ain't backing it up now as we speak.
Yeah, the Clippers let them back in this one.
Oh yeah, they let them back in a little bit. Yeah, I got one more quarter before, and here comes Steph Curry with the layup. I got 87-78. Yo, Draymond Green's a bum, Tay Davis. Wait, when did you heard that? AK says Dame Leonard wants Draymond Green to be traded. He want Draymond Green on that team? If I'm Dame Leonard, I don't want him on that team.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Yeah, me neither. Hey man, a lot of us was wrong. I thought the Warriors will at least make the playoffs or be like a playoff contending team, a lower seed at the most. Oh, here comes Steph Curry with that 3 ball again. And how come every time Steph Curry score, it gotta be
Get up, let me push the bed.
it gotta be like hot dog. And don't you notice that he jumping up and down and all this other stuff? Just play basketball, dog.
Yeah.
But it's 90-99. What up, Zach? Yo, where's he at? He probably don't know that we restarted, Zach. I said to everybody that I was going to come right back. And how's your game so far, Zach? I think it left, right? Ain't your game over? 90-99 is the score with the Lakers and the Bulls. Lakers up by 9 points with 8 minutes to go in the fourth. If they don't close this game out, they could find themselves losing this game. That'd be 2 games in a row that the Lakers lose. Yo, Zach, do you get some scores? Because I know the Knicks played OKC. What other games we got today? Oh, and that was Peter Cash, by the way. I guess he had to go real quick. Yes, they do. So you must feel real confident about your Lakers that your Houston Rockets beating the Lakers. This what, Sunday? Oh, okay. The Suns got the best record in the Western Conference. I can't believe I'm saying that. The Suns got the best record in the Western Conference. Oh, yeah. And the AK Warriors made a big mistake by letting Kevin Durant walk out the door. They should have did everything in their power to keep him. Be right back. I was watching this game. Okay, yeah, I've seen the Hornets over the Pelicans. That was a good game. LaMelo Ball beating Lonzo Ball. Then you got Memphis versus the Nets. Okay. Oh, Memphis beat the Nets. That's without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. And the Jazz beat the Bucks. Oh, the Jazz beat the Bucks. The Bucks was favored 73%. The Bucks was 73% favorites to beat the Jazz. Wow. Yo, where's my man T at? I think he just think I left. You know, I could technically leave the live stream on just for one game and do cover 2 of them, but I figure I posted up a thing that I was going to cover both of the games. So same time frame, just covering 2 games at once. (102-92). But I know a lot of you guys was in the thick of things talking, because a lot of you guys was having conversations, and I ended the live stream. But y'all could have just brought it back here, man. Real talk. Yeah, that's true. Wow. 96-102. The Lakers still in jeopardy of losing this game. And shout out to Zach for giving us all the scores today. You know, yeah, yo. It's tight. I mean, I got a couple of LeBron jerseys, man. I got a couple. I got everybody. You know what I'm saying? Got all these players' jerseys, man. But give a round of applause to Zach. Thank you for giving us the scores. I appreciate that. Thanks for the scores. Speaking of T, he's getting ready to do his dang in the casino gamble. So he probably on the verge of leaving or something right now. Matter of fact, let me hit. This is what I'm gonna do. He the homie, man. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna contact him. I'm gonna contact him right now and see what's up. All right, let me get boom, boom, boom. We see that. All right. Yeah, that Wade one is pretty good too, man. That Wade jersey is that pinkish one. I got the blue Jimmy Butler one too, and the Dwayne Wade one. (104-97). So the Lakers is doing their thing. Oh my God, look at this game. It's 94-91. The Golden State Warriors are beating the Los Angeles Clippers. The Golden State Warriors are beating the Los Angeles Clippers. They made a comeback. Yes, Pascal is 3 times better than Draymond Green. And he's beasting right now. He's practically the reason why the Warriors are back in this game. The Warriors are fighting for their dear lives, and they're playing hard against this Los Angeles Clippers team. Sorry. So we're having some shockers right now. Oh, God. LaVine cooking. He got over 30 points. That 3 was right in the face. It's only a 4-point game for the Lakers. So LeBron got to step up. Yeah, Curry cooking, man. Once he start hitting those threes and doing that Statue of Liberty, you already know. He likes showboating. So every time he hits a three, he showboats. Uh-oh, Raptor, where you at? Toronto winning. $100-104. And LeBron almost drew the and one. Curry making that comeback. See, it's always good to give people wake-up calls. You know, Steph Curry got tired of people criticizing him. He wanted to prove he could ball. That's what being great is all about. You got to answer the call. When you're challenged, you got to answer the call. Look at Tay Davis. He back happy now. Wow, the Clippers gave up that big lead. We've seen the Clippers give up a big lead before. Seen it against the Denver Nuggets more than once. All right. Let me see what's over here. Yeah, and yes, I still don't have a next gen system. I can't get my hands on a PS5, an Xbox, so no matter which one I wanted, I can't get my hands on either one. It's very hard to get a hold of these systems. You know, the stores don't get the deliveries of them, and the holidays are over. You would think that, hey, man, you guys could start putting more of these in the store. Like, Montrezl Harrell doing his thing. He rebounding, blocking shots. Montrezl Harrell doing his thing. 15 points, 12 rebounds for the sixth man of the year. Playing hard, man. One thing about that guy, he always plays hard. 97-91, the Warriors are cooking. Here they come. Just pass the ball to Steph. Let the boy shoot his threes. Oh, man, wow. Somebody just shot a three and didn't even touch the rim for the Warriors. I got to see who was that just shot. Oh, that was Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre bricked the shot. Embarrassing three. And here come the Clippers, 94-97. Oh, so I'm a little behind. Your score is 97 to 97? Man, what's wrong with my thing then? Why is it mine's is a little behind then? Yep, 97 to 97. Sorry. I have it's recording on DVR, so sometimes it goes back. But yeah, it's 97 97. Oh, it's a 3-point game for the Lakers. Can the Lakers close this game out? They up by 3 points. Who wants it more? For the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Clippers. We got games on our hands. Clutchness may happen. Montrezl Harrell cooking. $97 to 100. Is that the score that you get? The Warriors up. Paul George backs it up. George fires the three. He gets it, but it don't count. Shot clock violation. Four minutes to go. Bulls down by 4 points. Let's see who's going to come back and want this game. Both of these games may come down to the wire. Steph Curry, 33 points, 11 of 21 shooting from the field. 3 rebounds, 4 assists. So, see, this is the type of game Steph going to have if this team is going to win. Man, that was a stupid move by Andrew Wiggins, was it? Yeah, stupid move by Andrew Wiggins. You should have done. Why would you even do that dumb move like that? He got called for charge. You're going to attack the basket. Don't give the ball up. Just attack the basket. And Lakers got a firm grip on this game so far. Here comes LeBron. And LeBron with the turnover. But the Lakers do get a comfortable lead with 3 minutes to go. 103 to 110. Zach LaVine traveled, but I guess he got fouled in the process of getting fouled. He has 35 points, by the way. This is a guy that the Lakers wanted to trade for. They could have got Zach LaVine for Kyle Kuzma and a couple other parts. You know they would have wanted Zach LaVine. $105 to 102. Warriors up by 3. Here come LeBron. LeBron backs down. Air balls. Air ball layup by LeBron. I think somebody got a piece of it too. Oh, here comes Zach LaVine again. Make that 37 points for Zach LaVine. He may get a 40-point game tonight. 2 minutes to go. Lakers are only up by 3. 1 possession game. Dennis Schroeder fires a 3. Gets it. Dennis Schroeder hits the 3. That was clutch. Because they were only up by 3. They needed somebody to stop the bleeding. Here comes Zach LaVine. Kobe White stepped out of bounds. Turnover. And the Bulls look like they're getting nervous. Zach LaVine got caught sleeping. He didn't know Dennis Schroeder was going to shoot that three. And here comes Dennis Schroeder. Man, Dennis Schroeder draws the foul. AD is not in this game. He's out. $113 to 107 is your score so far. Yeah, he is struggling, but hey, his teammates are stepping up for him. 114 to 107. The Lakers may close this game out. So now it just comes down to can the Clippers hang in there to beat Steph Curry and the Warriors? Somebody got the rebound from the Bulls. Like, hey, motherfucker. Yeah, the Lakers can win this game. It's 2 minutes to go. They got a comfortable lead by 7 points. Uh-oh, now it's back to a 4-point game again. Yeah, Luka's a better one-man show right now because he's younger. You know, so a younger player is always more entertaining sometimes than a 36-year-old. Because you're going to have a 36-year-old is going to have nights when his legs hurt. He's just not going to feel it. You know, LeBron is older. 112 to 114. Thaddeus Young with the layup. This game is getting interesting. It's only a 2-point game with a minute and a half to go. Somebody has to come up and be clutch. Who's going to step up and be clutch? Ooh, we got ourselves a game on both ends. Oh, really? Celtics won? Damn. Those damn Celtics. Then next week, we're going to have the Nets and Knicks. I love to scream the Nets and Knicks live. Oh, man, I would love that. But I want everybody playing. Hopefully, the Knicks could get the win. But if Kevin Durant and Kyrie don't play, the Knicks could get the win. Oh, here comes Steph Curry, 107 to 103. And Steph Curry cooking. Same here, Samurai. Forget Boston. F Boston. I'm with you on that. Oh, LeBron in and out, misses. Clutch moment failed for LeBron James. Six lead changes. And Zach LaVine cooking. Zach LaVine again. Oh, LaVine misses. Yeah, I don't think he's rigged, man. It's just, you know, regular season basketball, man. Lakers playing their second game from back to back. Here come LeBron, under a minute. And gets it. Clutch moment for LeBron. LeBron with the and one. 103 to 109. Clutch moment for LeBron James. He failed the last game in the clutch, but he has a big clutch play this time. Yeah, I know, but he got a clutch play, so I give him credit for this clutch play. What up, T? Where you been, man? I had Hoop Facts up on here. Everybody else was on here, man. I thought you was getting ready for your travels, man. But shout out to T, man. I was asking about you, man. And thanks on the emails, man. I really appreciate on the emails, bro. I don't know. For some reason, I don't get notification on those emails unless I check for them. So sometimes some of those emails go like 20 hours missing, unchecked email. You know what I'm saying? But after the stream is over, I'm definitely going to email you. No, good looking out, though, T. Yo, T is the man. Good looking out. Oh, Andrew Wiggins hitting the three? What is this? What the type of what shit is this? Andrew Wiggins hitting the three? But that N1 that LeBron just got, the Lakers desperately needed that. Lakers by 4. Sorry for some of you guys. I know you guys was in a conversation and I ended the last live stream, but I was always going to end that one, didn't come to this one. I wanted to do 2 separate ones for 2 separate games, basically, because I'm highlighting the Laker game more in this stream, and the other one was for the Clippers and the Warriors. 40 plus seconds to go. Oh! Ooh, we got a game with 30-something seconds to go. LeBron with the ball. They're going to need you in the clutch, LeBron. Let's see what you got. Here come LeBron. Here we go. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, he launches a far 3. Oh, my God. That was a bad 3 by LeBron. You should have attacked the basket. You shouldn't stay dribbling the ball or over-dribbling with the ball. Attack the basket. Now the Bulls have a chance to close this game out if they hit one more shot. LeBron shot a 3 from the logo. That was a bad, low percentage shot. When the game is on the line, you don't shoot a 3 from the logo. Why couldn't you attack the basket? You should have brought the ball up and attacked the basket instantly. I don't care how many guys was waiting for you in the post. Attack the basket. You're most likely going to get the call. Bad late game decision for LeBron James. What is that? That was just stupid. Yo, T, did you see this? This is nuts. The Golden State Warriors came alive. Yeah. Yep. 115 to 103. The Golden State Warriors will beat the Clippers. What a comeback by Steph Curry and the team, showing a lot of guts. Zach LaVine with 38 points. 12 seconds to go. The Bulls got to make one more shot to win this game. Clutch time, clutch time. Let's see what's going to happen. Here you go. 12.1. LaVine. Mid-range. LaVine. Misses. Laker ball with 4 seconds remaining. Zach LaVine misses the clutch shot. He knows it. He knows that's a game-ending shot, but he missed it. He came close. Clutch moment. He scored 38 points, though. And the Bulls are upset with themselves. The baby Bulls. They're going to get that loss. They're gonna dodge this one. So LeBron catches a break a little bit because that last game shot was bad. And the Warriors beat the Clippers. Warriors, come out and play. Steph Curry with 38 points. You guys probably a little ahead of me. What's going on with my game? Maybe because you guys know what's going on a little ahead of before me. So game over though. So game over. Lakers beat the. Yeah, mine's a little slow. I just got the notification that the game ended. Yeah. 117 to 115, Lakers win the game. Wow, it's kind of weird when you get a notification telling you the game is over, but the game is still playing on the. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, that would have been a dagger for the Lakers if Zach LaVine hit that shot. You know, the Lakers barely hold on to win, barely. Wow. And the Warriors was getting their butt kicked all game long, and they decided to make a comeback and win. So that's not bad. All right. I mean, maybe I think I needed to restart mine or something. Sometimes you need to restart it or whatever because they got DVR on this thing. It keeps going back sometimes. But nevertheless, the Lakers get the W. So Samurai Tay. Yeah, Tay Davis, you should be real happy about right now, man. The Clippers lost, your Lakers won. You should be happy right now. Samurai, your team won. Your Lakers got the W, so I know you happy. Yeah, man, hey, they barely got this win. They barely beat the Bulls. That's saying a lot, you know. Yo, Tunes don't want no part of that after seeing the Clippers blow a big lead again. Zach LaVine scores 38. He was cooking the Lakers, though. Yeah, he did. You got saved by that Zach LaVine miss. If Zach LaVine makes that shot, it's a complete different story. You know, crazy. Almost lost. Be right back. Where's the kids?
Where's my husband?
I'm here, but where's the kids?
They're busy with their module.
Oh, okay. Now, normally they'd be on live or something. This is like 2 plates right here. Well, 2 plates worth right here, ready. Later, about like, damn, I'm gonna take some of these down and pick up the.
Oh, you have to. It's not like our houses.
You're selling
like
jerseys.
Yeah,
I mean, I did this for my live thing, you know, but now that's my second day. Tomorrow's gonna be like football, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna do any NBA games tomorrow. I think the Clippers got a back-to-back, but I don't know if I want to cover that game. I may just do a football game and get a little football crowd up in here, man. Yo, Tay, you may end up losing to the Rockets, man. But AD will be back, so I think things will be a little bit different, you know. I don't even know where Zach at right now. Zach was just in here. I mean, he was Zach and everybody else was just in here a couple minutes ago, man. So, but what y'all think about Kyrie Irving missing these games? From what I heard, the personal reason is because of the Donald Trump thing. Donald Trump then got him so upset he don't want to play basketball no more. You know, Kyrie's he's a very interesting dude, man. It's to say that he's very emotional. That'd be understating. Yes. Got 3. I got 3, T. And yourself, how much you got? Lakers will get better when they get a defensive big. Yep, got 3 seeds. Your boy got 3 seeds. You know what I'm saying? Bistro, what up? I was talking about you, Bistro, not too long ago on my first stream. Now, if you want, I'm going to give you the link. You could tell me, you was thinking Michael Jordan's a bully, right? So you can come in and explain to everybody why you think he's a bully and he's this and that. I think Bistro's not too fond of Michael Jordan, which is okay. You're allowed to speak your mind. So you could tell us why. He may be taking that load management, man. He say for personal reasons, we're running out of ideas to say that he's he could be an MVP this season. But one thing you don't want to do is keep bailing out on your team. You know, everybody else still playing games, even though that stuff took place in the White House. So I don't know why it hit Kyrie Irving so hard. Yeah, how about them Clippers? Yeah, he may be, T. I don't know what's wrong with homeboy, man. He just be acting weird sometimes. You know, when it was the Earth is flat stuff, he be on some spaced out stuff, man. I don't know. Okay. What does Jordan punking Steve Kerr and Horace Grant got to do with anything with him not being great? I mean, how does that make him a bully? I mean, Kobe was hitting what's that dude? Sasha Vujacic in a chest during a practice game, you know? Yeah, Bron Adams, man, he's 36 years old. He has some off game performances. It's just not fun watching LeBron too much sometimes, man. Yep. Well, yeah, we all know Michael Jordan was an a-hole. I mean, he was tough on a lot of people. That's just how he got down, man. You know, you saw that in The Last Dance when he said, "Hey, you know, I push my guys to the limit. You know, we did what it takes to win." Michael Jordan wasn't about trying to make friends with people all the time. He just wanted to win. Yeah, where you at, Toombs? Come up in here, man. Toombs don't want to come up in here and tell you every time he faced a loss. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, Bistro, back to you, man. Okay. All right. So that's all that was about. That's all you wanted to talk about was just his personality being like, an a-hole or whatever. No, because whenever somebody talk about LeBron, you are like the first one that come to his defense. So I take it you think LeBron James is the GOAT. Am I right? Thank you, T. That's it. Winning's a mindset. He just want to win. That's all. Okay. I'm gonna ask you that same question that I asked a lot of other people. What makes LeBron James the greatest of all time to you then? Because I think Bistro, you think LeBron's the GOAT, which I have no problem with, But tell me, why is LeBron the GOAT for you? When a very small percentage of people actually believe that. Not many people believe that. All right, Samurai says Kareem is the GOAT. When you talk about greatest of all time, it's usually LeBron, not LeBron James. It's usually Michael Jordan, Kareem, and then you got Magic and LeBron starting to creep in there. Those are the most common guys that you hear sometimes. But out of 100, I would say 80% people say is Mike, and then the rest you could mix around with those other guys that I said. How is LeBron a better basketball player than Mike? When prime for prime, Michael Jordan still edges LeBron James. Why is it LeBron James in 13 seasons couldn't do what Michael Jordan did in 13 seasons? If he's that great, he should have been winning way earlier. Or he should have been winning just as much by his 13th season. I'm just asking the question, Bistro. Well, it's not that high. It's not that high. It's not that high in impact. Not to a point that you getting carried sometimes. Jordan don't have no Ray Allen moment. There's nobody that bailed Jordan out. Jordan don't have a 2011 finals breakdown. Jordan never was owned in the NBA finals. Matter of fact, Jordan never let it get to 7 games. In what? Okay. What do you want to start off with? You want to start off with scoring? Jordan's a better scorer, more impactful scorer. He's also a better shot blocker, believe it or not. 1.6. He also had seasons when he averaged 100 blocks per game. Not per game, sorry, per season. All right? You know how many times Michael Jordan had 100 blocks in the season? 10 times. You know how many seasons LeBron have 100 plus blocks? Oh, Walt, you got to do a little bit in there, a little percentage for Walt Chamberlain. No. Do I have to go over individual accomplishments? Mike was the best two-way player in the NBA for a long time, a stranglehold. 10-time scoring champ in 11 years. Has LeBron James did that? Being great is not just about longevity. Is not going to help LeBron's argument for being GOAT. Oh, Renegade TV, what's up, man? Nah, I had to get at Bistro a little bit. I just had to break it down to him, man. It's in the numbers. Oh yeah, Bistro, you was the same dude that said, I don't tell all the facts. Nah, you can't do that. Don't go there. You can't sit there and say he was guarding plumbers and this, all that stuff. He guarded some great players. All right. And he answered the call. 1991, Magic Johnson was the veteran. The Lakers was the favorites. Okay. Bulls beat them. 1992, Clyde Drexler and Michael Jordan are the same. That was the narrative. Michael Jordan said, "You know what? I'm going to show you the difference between the both of us." Beat Clyde Drexler. 1993, Charles Barkley goes on the Phoenix Suns with former All-Stars already on that team. That team was stacked. They were somewhat destined to win the championship. You know, favorites had the MVP, reigning MVP, Charles Barkley. Who beats them? Michael Jordan beats them. Come on now. Come on. No, Hakeem was not. If he was a better two-way player, he would have saw Mike in those NBA finals. Mike got there 6 times. He was waiting for Hakeem more than once. Hakeem didn't get there. That's not Mike's fault. Mike did what he had to do. Oh, I give you the call in right now. It's like this. That's the link to call in, Bistro. Let's put this out the way. Oh, there you go. There's Bistro.
Was good.
Hey, what's good, man? Finally got you on here to come live. But now you think LeBron's the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
All right. What is it that LeBron's doing that's so much the GOAT when the stats don't even say for it? Prime for prime, Jordan has the edge over him in individual accomplishments. He also has the edge over him in team success, and he did it in a shorter amount of time. Now, regardless of what you think in terms of competition, you only could play who's in front of you. And Mike did his thing whenever he went to the finals and beat whoever was in front of him. But I'm gonna let you go. Then I'll do my rebuttal. So the floor is yours.
Nah, I get what you're talking about, but here's the thing. Okay. Look how they both started. Mike started when he was 21, and then LeBron
Right.
started when he was 19. So they only go like when Mike was 21 through 31, and then when LeBron was 21 to 31, because accolades. Jordan has way more accolades than LeBron, but LeBron could have more scoring titles. But like for example, in 2006, he averaged 31.4, but he was in third in scoring. That's when AI averaged 33, and Kobe
And now
averaged 35.
you're referring to that year 2005?
2006,
2006.
when he was 21.
Yeah, a lot of people increased on scoring since 2005 because the rules changed. You do know that's when the rules changed, right?
Oh yeah, but and everybody try to use hand checking was off in 04, but LeBron was 19-year-old in his rookie season, so it was like, could you really put all the evidence right there? Like I knew he shot 41% and 29 from 3, but I mean he was a 19-year-old. Like you could at least give him a couple years to adjust to it.
Okay, yeah, we always give that to young players, but here's the thing: he got drafted from high school, so he got the edge in Jordan in terms of coming to the NBA faster. So if he come to the NBA faster, that means he had more time to even get more success than Mike and still fail. Yeah. This is the guy that said himself, "I'm still trying to catch that ghost," and it's year 18. That's a long time to be trying to catch to somebody. And I'm gonna tell you something in this. Let me tell you that their clutch numbers in the last 24 seconds. LeBron James is 35.7%. Michael Jordan is 50%. In the last 10 seconds, LeBron James is 39.1. Michael Jordan is 46.1. That's in clutch situations. And then if I do their impact on each of the series that they had in the finals, it's even more of a blowout. So there, even when you compare numbers to LeBron and Jordan, Jordan's numbers are still impressive. And that's crazy. And let me tell you this much. LeBron James, 70% of his rebounds are uncontested rebounds. That wasn't like that for Michael Jordan. And he's a shorter player by what, 2 inches or 2? So what you think is more impressive?
Well, I mean, like with players shooting more threes, like with the long rebounds and stuff. So it's like, so it kind of like pans out.
That's because you want to know why? Because the 5 position in today's league pretty much is non-existent.
Yeah,
they pretty much killed that position. But that was a very important position, especially back in Mike's day, because back then the motto was you needed a big to win the championship, because a lot of winning basketball went through big. Michael Jordan broke the door down, proved to you that a guy 6'6" could be winning championships. And he took a lot of punishment by going in there, banging and getting rebounds with guys 10 times taller than him. Now, LeBron James is big and fast and strong. Regardless of that, he still should be in there banging. And year 18, for a guy to be playing 18 years of pro basketball and you don't have a post-up game, that says something, because Kobe had a post-up game.
Wait, hold up.
Before that,
LeBron's post game has been getting better over the years. Like he just doesn't shoot as much as like Kobe and Mike, obviously, but his post game has been getting a whole lot better over these couple of years, though. Like not just like from scoring wise, from passing wise, because when he gets double teamed, he passes to like the open guy for a 3.
Yeah, well, you're right on that. That's the LeBron system, though. But that's pass the ball to a wide open guy for a 3. Now, I would give you credit. LeBron's a great, he's a smart player. He has a great playmaking ability. Nobody won't take that away from him. I'll give him the edge in passing over Michael Jordan. Okay, Michael Jordan is an underrated passer, but nevertheless, just for argument's sake, you got to give the edge to LeBron James, because that's what he hangs his hat on, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, for a guy to be playing 18 years of pro basketball, you should have a go-to move. You should have a post-up game. Your scoring, your footwork, and your skill set should have been way more developed by now. And it's still not, to this point, not even developed. I don't know if you just watched this last game. He shot a 3 from the he shot a 3.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, hey, he's been getting better at that over the last couple of years, though. Like, he's been knocking like a whole lot of like half-court shots.
Yeah.
Like, so it was like,
see, that goes back to the clutchness of what I was telling you about.
Hey, but he does not, like, there's at times like he does knock them down. So it's like you gotta get him like, and it's like, you're not gonna obviously knock all of them down, but like,
yeah, but that's a low percentage shot. I mean, even if you did make that shot, I would still say that's a stupid shot to take. You should have brought the ball up to the basket, and anything can happen. You're either gonna get the layup or dunk, or they're gonna send you to the free throw line. Now this goes back to the LeBron James don't want to shoot free throws late in the game. He settled for a long 3 when he could have. He had more than enough time to attack the basket, close the game out. If you go to either way, it's going to be your advantage most of the time, because the ref's going to give you your call. So you can go to the free throw line. Yeah, most of the time. Let's give him an argument of the benefit of the doubt that he's going to get the call. They're playing in LA. they played on full floor.
Without the crowd.
Yeah, without the crowd. Yeah, you are right about that. So, but here's the thing. LeBron James is a great passer, but he still does a lot of turnovers. All right, he leads. Out of all superstars, he's up there with turnovers. So, and Mike for his career has less turnovers than LeBron James.
Well, it's because LeBron, like, he takes more like, and like, how Michael Jordan missed a lot of shots, because like towards like the end, like in his Bulls run, like he was shooting like 43%. That's the thing with LeBron, like when he passes the ball, like, yeah, I mean, like 96, 97, 98. Like when LeBron takes chances, that's why, like,
98 was the year that he was on a decline, and you know why? Especially in the playoffs. That's another thing I like to bring up. That 98 run is more impressive than the 29 LeBron's last year run inside the bubble, just for the simple fact you had a Bulls team that was on their last leg. Scottie Pippen had back problems. Ron Harper had knee problems. You had Tony Kukoc, a defensive liability. Then you had a bunch of dudes that couldn't get rebounds, suspect basically. Michael Jordan was the X factor against a 61-win team in the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz was supposed to beat that 98 Bulls team. They had one X factor, one guy standing in their way. That was Michael Jordan. And that same year, they beat the Indiana Pacers that won 58 games. All of LeBron's opponents was 40-win teams.
Well, I mean, they would have won 50 games if it was like 82. They're like, besides Portland, Houston would have won 50 games. Denver would have won 50 games. Miami would have won 50 games. It's just besides Portland, but Portland was a dangerous team.
Kobe. That was due to Kobe. Yeah, that was due to Kobe. All right. So, but even with that said, everything points to Jordan. He beat more 50-win teams. He beat more 60-win teams. He did everything you could possibly imagine to do in a shorter period of time, which is just more impressive. It's like this. Put it this way. Let's say we both in high school, right? We best friends. We in high school. And I'm in high school till I'm 21 years old. And you're in, you're at high school you're at high school till you're 17. You already moved on. You in college. You getting paid. You got a career job. Yeah. And I'm still in high school. Okay. I'm still playing catch up to you. That's not impressive.
Well, I mean, that's different though. Like, because if you're that long in high school, I mean, that's a different, like, that really is, because it's like, what have you been doing for a couple of years? Like, you cannot be in high school, be 21 years old.
Hey, back to that, you're gonna find it's funny. I do know some dudes that was in high school till they was 21. Oh, the high school. I don't want to put them on the spot.
Bro, me too. I remember I was a freshman, and this dude was like 18, and he was in my freshman class in English, and he was like 19. Like, think about that, a 19-year-old in my freshman math class.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm glad you brought up that missed shots. LeBron still missed more shots than Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan's the only shooting guard in NBA history to shoot over 50% and average 30 points a game. You know how hard that is? It's so hard that no other shooting guard, including Kobe, including Jerry West, including Dwayne Wade, none of them did it. Even James Harden, with all these regular season records that he broke.
I mean, Harden's not efficient.
I think we all know that. But you would think that he would at least have something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that the guy had a scoring title, won MVP and defensive player in one season.
LeBron should have won defensive player there in 2013, though.
He got outbeat by what's that? The guy that's
Marc
on his
Gasol.
team, Marc Gasol. Well, and he's still complaining and mad about that. But
he did have all-time great season there, so it was like, he should have been as MVP as well.
But when it comes to certain things like that, if you could say LeBron should have won more MVPs, then Jordan damn sure should have won more MVPs. But with that being said, we only could go by what's on paper and what they want. And 13 years of Jordan being a Chicago Bull is better than 18 years of LeBron's career.
Okay, from those years, from the 13 years from Jordan and from LeBron?
Yeah.
Okay, so when LeBron was 13 years, I think it was like in his first year in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. You mean first year back in Cleveland in 2015? Yeah. Okay. And by then he already had less championships, and less individual accomplishments. And to this day, he still has less individual accomplishments.
Well, I mean,
take this into a play. Jordan got 32,000 points in 13 seasons, roughly. Okay. To get that, you got to be really efficient and doing a lot of scoring. It took LeBron, and he has some seasons where he shot over 50% from the field. It took him X amount of plus years just to even surpass Jordan in scoring like that. No, that's remarkable.
Are you talking about efficiency or like points?
No, just in scoring him, just bypassing Jordan in career points.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Okay, look, LeBron and Jordan are two different players. Like LeBron can't like win like 5 scoring titles, but it's like that's not him. Like, he's not gonna go like average like 30, 31. He had to do it in his first 7 years.
Okay, and that's one of his problems, because as a number one guy on the team in the alpha.
What about in the playoffs though? He raised up in the playoffs, like in the playoffs.
He does, but there's a lot of times that he got bailed out. if he put his foot on a lot of people's neck and closed that game out, it wouldn't be no problem. He wouldn't have that worries of going to Game 7.
Well,
If he had Michael Jordan's mentality with his God-given ability, because he's bigger and stronger, right? If he had that, he'd be the greatest basketball player of all time because he wouldn't let no game get to Game 7. Okay, he'll put his foot on a lot of guys' neck. I mean, it is what it is. And look at that game with Ray Allen, with the San Antonio Spurs. Even though he went on a scoring spree in the fourth quarter, the headband comes off, he gets pissed off. You know, it's still at the end of the day came down to that last shot. If Ray Allen don't hit that shot, they lose. There's no another game. You know, it's not the same thing. Like, let's say John Paxson hitting that shot in '93. Let's say he don't hit it. The Phoenix Suns win that game, just for argument's sake. There's always a Game 7.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? But LeBron's situations were so tight that he let it get to that far because he's too laid back sometimes. And he disappears. He disappeared last night in the fourth quarter after having 3.5.
I mean, they got blown out, and like it wasn't really close. So it was like even if it went off in the
He
fourth
was
quarter,
on fire. He had 3.5 good quarters of playing basketball. And the fourth quarter is just where LeBron at. At least go out shooting. You know, go out.
You
know what I'm saying?
but he just missed a lot.
You know, empty out the tank. That's what I want to see him do sometimes. You know, that you could even go to the 51 get point game. Okay, this guy scores 51. He's putting fear in Kevin Durant's heart.
Whoa.
You know, and remember that I'm talking about the finals in 2018. All right.
It's because like I want to talk about when he was in Miami finals, but yeah, when I was good, it's good.
Yeah. But remember that? No, this is the one when he was in Cleveland. He was cooking the Golden State Warriors. They were afraid to guard him. Even Kevin Durant, he was hot. He scored 51 points. You know, the game goes into overtime. That's your chance to still put your neck on them guys up. Put your foot on their neck. Should have said, hey, you know what? I got 51. I got to score more. I'm gonna go for 60. You know. Instead, he sits on the bench. He puts a towel over his head. He looks like he's crying. And it just looks like a superstar breakdown. That's not what we want to see in our team leader. We want to see a guy, you know, say, okay, you know what? Come on, guys. Let's go back out there. Let's close this game out. If he did close that game out, that could have changed the whole. They may still lost, but he would at least get one game, and it would change the mentality of that whole series because they would know, okay, LeBron is on an attack. There's nothing we could do to stop this guy. He's on a mission. And the series may turn tides. You may have one. You never know. Because if Kawhi Leonard, you know, injury here and there, anything can happen. You know, Kawhi Leonard was able to get a win off him. And that's another dude that.
Well, I mean, they were hurt.
Yeah.
Warriors 2019. Like, he only played
keep this in mind. Yeah. Here's another thing. That San Antonio Spurs team was old. Okay. The only young prime player really on there. He even.
Hey, can we talk about 2018 first? Can we talk?
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. You could go to that one. Go ahead.
I don't blame you though. I don't blame you. But
yeah.
Okay. I get what you were saying. Like when LeBron put the towel on his head. But hey, he was doing that by himself though. Like he was willing his team. Like in the fourth quarter, he had 14 points in the fourth. And the thing is, like J.R. Smith just decided to like forget the freaking score. Like I still to this day don't even know why.
Hey man, he was drunk. He went to but at whatever the reason was. You still don't wave the right flag.
Yeah, but it was against that team. Like, okay, look. Jordan
did the same thing. He got swept by one of the greatest teams of all time, which was the Boston Celtics. But this guy went out. He went out, you know, giving it all he got. 63 points.
Yeah, but that was in the first round. Like, LeBron.
It don't matter to his thing about playoff basketball. It don't matter if it's the first round, second round. It's still game time. It's playoffs.
Well, here's the thing. Against the Boston Celtics in Game 7, LeBron played over 48 minutes, and a couple of days later, he drops 51 and Golden State. So it was like what you look with Mike, like, you know, he was coming out the regular season. I don't know if that was the year that he got hurt and they came back. I don't know.
The year before that he got hurt. Yeah.
Okay.
No, he got hurt. He came back, and this is the same guy. This is how savage he was. It's the same guy that told Danny Ainge. They went playing golf together. He told Danny Ainge, get ready. Okay? So because he knew he was going to light them up, you know? And that's what we know. Like, hey, that Bulls team was no match for that all-time great Celtics team. It had several Hall of Famers on it, right?
Yeah.
Put LeBron's situation in the same way. You're on the Cleveland Cavaliers, all right? Your team isn't as great as the Golden State Warriors. I mean, let's face it, they got 4 Hall of Famers, 3 Hall of Famers on here, but you could at least go out like that, you know, leave a mark like that and go out. Don't give us the impression you're putting a towel on your face. Even when he lost, he went to the podium with a cast on. You know? Yeah. Don't do that, dog. You know, don't use excuses. Don't change the narrative. You know, you got to take your butt whipping like a man and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna come back next year.
No,
you know?
That part I agree with, like the hand injury, like all that. But now, okay, let's go back to game 1. He was like willing his team that day. Like, look, they won. Even if they won game 1, they would have lost the series anyways. Like they would at best they would have gone another game. That's it. They would have lost anyways. Like, I wouldn't have been shocked if they won.
Iverson got one on Shaq and Kobe. At least don't go out in sweat fashion. Don't get swept. Get one. You know, that was their one game to get. You know, and you don't know what would happen throughout the rest of the series. Somebody could have got hurt. Anything could have happened. Anything you prolong the season.
But I mean,
you know,
can you really depend on that though? Like, can you really depend on someone getting hurt? Like, I mean, you don't know. Like,
no, you can, but at the same time, you can't go out like that. You know, if you're a superstar, you just can't go out like that. You gotta at least give the impression, hey, you know what? I'm gonna give it everything I got. LeBron has too many moments when he's just, oh, this is too much. I'm done. You know, I'm waiting till next year. I come back. I get a new team next year. That's the impression that he gives off. You know, it's just you know, it's just not the impression that people want. You know, or people look for in a superstar. I remember when Kobe lost to the Boston Celtics in 2008, and a reporter asked him, "What you going to do to get better next season?" And Kobe was like, "You know what? I'm gonna come back better than ever. And if I hit a wall, I'm gonna break through that wall." That was his comment. You know, so it's stuff like that you want from your superstar to do. You know, and Kobe would have beaten LeBron James 2 years in a row.
I don't know about that. Well,
they made finals. I'm pretty sure Kobe would have beaten.
Well, hold on.
You think Kobe would have let LeBron James beat him 1-on-1?
Well, we're talking about 1-on-1 or 5-on-5. Two different things.
No, 5-on-5. But you know what? The superstars have the majority of the ball in their hands a lot.
Well, here's the thing. Kobe couldn't guard LeBron as well. I mean, LeBron, he did drop 28 on him.
Kobe could guard LeBron, and he could guard LeBron way better than LeBron could guard him.
Well, I mean, LeBron averaged 28.
As a matter of fact, there's several examples of LeBron James don't even want to guard Kobe Bryant most of the time. I remember a 2016 Kobe giving LeBron James the business. And he was.
Is that YouTube clips or like the whole entire game though? Like, there's a difference.
The whole entire game.
There's a difference between clips and the whole entire game though.
Yeah, I know. I watched the whole entire game. It's 2016. Kobe was on his last leg, and he was giving LeBron James the business. That's the only game LeBron James decided to guard him. But when he did, Kobe was hitting threes on him. He was getting busy on him. You know, LeBron said it himself. Not only is Kobe the best player in the league, but he said Kobe was one of the hardest guys for him to guard.
I mean, that is true though. But
okay, so now
he said it in 09.
When you have a player saying like that, that's mentally. The mind controls the body. So if you're mentally already thinking the guy's better than you and you're playing basketball, that's not a good sign. I even heard Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose said he was the best player in the world. Okay, like you may find it laughable, right? Yeah. But the fact that he says that just goes to show you that's the state of mind you should have, because basketball is about confidence more than almost anything sometimes. You got to believe that you're great, that you could do this and that. If you go for it, believing that guy's better than you already.
I mean, LeBron said he was a GOAT, so it was like, but here's the thing. He said he was a GOAT, but then people have a problem with that. Then I
don't have a problem with that. I'm glad
you don't like, you know, you like everybody else does.
You know, I was like, yeah, stick your tongue out, you know, stick your chest out, do your thing. I was happy with it, you know, because I want to see, that's what I want to see in a player, you know, because I could tell you off the bat, Kobe and Mike would have never said nobody was better than him. If Kobe was here today, he would have never said Mike was better than him.
And remember before like the bubble started, remember LeBron posted on social media that you want all the smoke from everybody?
Yeah. Yeah, I like stuff like that. No, I like stuff like that. You know,
like he wanted the smoke from the Clippers, but the Clippers never show up in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, you're right. You know, that's on the Clippers. He was waiting for him. It's the same thing with Jordan, he went to the final 6 times. Hakeem, he's waiting for you. You know, you got to get there.
What about 95 though? I mean,
Hey, 95, his father died. He retired. He retired on top. In 93, he was called the best player to ever play basketball. In 93, they were calling him that. And he pretty much did everything there is to do. And back then, the notion was whoever three-peat, they was going to most likely get that greatest basketball player of all time. Because Isaiah Thomas failed to do it. Magic Johnson failed to do it. Larry Bird failed to do it. All these great players didn't three-peat. And the notion that back then was, who's going to three-peat? Jordan was the first guy out of those guys to do it. So after that, they were already calling him the GOAT, and he just stepped down and retired. But here's the good thing about that. He comes back, right, in mid-95, loses, and the whole world's saying, 45 is not the same as 23. He didn't complain about it. He went into the gym, he worked on his game and got better, and came back with a deadly mid-range jump shot that was almost automatic. That was like his go-to move for his final last 3 years. Comes back, they win 72 games, backs it up, and wins a championship. You don't get no better than that, That's coming back. And then beat the team that beat you the year before in convincing fashion in a sweep. A team that had Shaq, one of the greatest centers of all time, with Anthony Hardaway. And Anthony Hardaway was a beast back then. I don't know if you remember.
wasn't he injured that season though?
Who?
Penny.
No, they were just giving him the business. Michael Jordan. I'm glad you mentioned that, because Michael Jordan told Anthony Hardaway, you're gonna break your legs if you keep running. So that's the mental aspect of how these guys were treating people, or how Jordan was. He just was a savage. So if he played against a guy like LeBron, I think he would bruise LeBron, because mentally he would have gotten LeBron's head a lot. If Jason Terry could do it,
well, I mean,
nobody.
I get LeBron was terrible as hell, but I mean, LeBron wasn't like really focused on basketball, because remember what happened in 2010, like with a decision, like he wasn't really like mentally like there all season. Like he even said that, like he wasn't.
And part of that was because of the whole Delonte West thing. But as a man, if a guy's doing that to your family member, and particularly your mom, you don't sit down there and pout about it. Do something about it. That's like a female tendency to, man, this guy, he's on my team and he disrespected me. Man, some friendship better be moved.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, who knows? Like they might have been, like they just haven't said anything. Like you never know. Like there might have been.
We can only go by what we know. From what we know.
Yeah.
From that, what we know on outside looking in, it looks like LeBron James just got ran out of his own team, because even Stephen A. Smith said the reason why LeBron left Cleveland because there was some personal reasons.
Yeah.
All right. There's some other stuff going on, some personal stuff. So if you was dealing with some personal stuff and you didn't step to it, as a man, that's on you. You're supposed to be the king of Cleveland. That's your franchise. You can't let no guy like Delonte West come up in there and do that. Mike is the same dude that took food from Horace Grant if Horace Grant had a bad game.
That's crazy.
You know how much of a savage that dude was?
I would not let that happen.
Exactly. That was me. I'd be like, yo, Mike, you got to see me. We got to come outside. But Mike put so much fear in people that.
No. Okay. So what? Actually, back to that. Like here's what I mean when I call Mike a bully. Here's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like Mike was just the type to pick on the weak dudes. I just think like, okay, if he went against somebody that was like his size or that knows how to fight, I don't think he really will do anything. Like I just don't see it. I just never seen with Mike like that. I just never seen it like that. That's just me. Like I don't know.
I know that's all opinion, related. We don't know that one, but I can tell you this much: when all that Bulls team was getting punked, there's only one guy that stood up to everybody. That was Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was the only guy that stood up to the Detroit Pistons. He was the only guy that stood up to the Knicks. Remember when X-Man Xavier was in Scottie Pippen's face? You know who pushed Scottie Pippen out the way and started protecting Pippen? Michael Jordan. And he said F you to X-Man, Michael Jordan. When Scottie Pippen was getting punked because he was getting too weak, he was getting punked by his own teammates. When Charles Oakley was a Chicago Bull, he was slapping Scottie Pippen around. He didn't do that to Mike. He was actually best friends with Mike. Okay. When Scottie Pippen was getting drunk by the Detroit Pistons, he didn't want no smoke with him. He didn't like the fact that he was getting elbowed and stuff like that. He didn't want to take that type of damage. Jordan was taking it. Jordan was bleeding from the lip, taking elbows, getting hit in the balls. The Detroit Pistons was damn near playing football on Michael Jordan, but he still took it, and he still gave you 50, still gave you 60. And the Detroit Pistons themselves.
Well, not against them, though. I mean, he came in 40, but not 50, 60.
Huh?
I mean, he came in 40, but not 50, 60, though.
No, he got a 59-point game against Detroit. I actually have it on my YouTube channel if you want to watch it, the highlights of the game.
In the Eastern Conference Finals?
It was 1988.
Oh, I'm talking about the Eastern Conference Finals, though.
One of those 2 years. One of those 2 years. But that's how much of a competitor he was. Okay, the guy didn't like losing. All right, all them stories you hear about Mike, people telling you, there was like people telling you how this guy was.
Oh, no, he was like, like I heard this, like I'm pretty sure you know, but it's like I heard that.
T said Horace Grant. He called Horace Grant. Oh, that was his nickname for a while too.
I heard this. I heard like when he was like playing, like when he was gambling with his friends, like I heard like he would just keep on going until he wins. Like if he loses like 5 straight, he's gonna do it till he wins.
That's how he had a gambling. That's how he had a gambling addiction. That is true.
That's crazy though. Like I don't know if I can I could fuck with Mike like that, but I don't know if I can. Like I'd be like, whoa, bro. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if he could go this long though. Like someone just got taken out.
Hell yeah! Even Kobe Bryant said on an interview, Mike is competitive at everything. He wants to win at everything. I just want to win basketball games.
Yeah.
So he said this is a guy that talked to Michael Jordan a lot. And when Jordan was at his funeral, we just find out that him and Jordan talked an awful lot. We didn't thought they had a relationship the way they had it. This is a guy that Jordan was crying for. So that means they had a personal relationship with each other that nobody know about. It was completely behind the scenes. Kobe would call him. This is calling it to Mike. Kobe would call him, ask him for advice. Hey, big boy, boom. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Every time when Kobe lost in 2008, he contacted Mike and said, "What should I do to try to win? To come back and win."
Hey, I mean, didn't you say that earlier that Kobe was like, "I'll just come back, breaking the wall"? Like, hey, he did call Mike, so it was like,
yeah. But that's how much the savage Mike was. The Knicks. I'm from New York, and I know the Knicks was a very physical team back in the 90s. They were trying to adopt that Detroit Pistons style to beat up on Mike. That's why he went to the gym to work out, because teams thought the only way they could stop Mike was to beat him up. Because that's the only way they had a way to contain him. Because if it was just straight up basketball, nobody could stop him from scoring. They called him the Black Cat. He was quick to the basket, had a first step. Jordan was something else, man. He dominated the game on both ends of the floor. He was harassing players. You don't see that from LeBron James. You see he takes plays off. He chills out,
I mean, I'm pretty sure Mike was. They're just not that many clips. And then look, I mean, I never watched Mike play. Like, so it was like, I don't know. I did think at times he did, because I did see some full YouTube games of the Bulls. There was at times he did, but like I'm talking about like on the defensive end, like like obviously not going to try for all 48 minutes. Though, like that's like obvious. Like
no, but I put it this way. He had a Kawhi Leonard style defense.
Yeah.
Right? So Mike was no slouch on the defensive end.
But I also don't think he was a better two-way player than Hakeem, though. Like I do think Hakeem's defense. I do think Hakeem's defense, his impact though, is just like so much better than anybody else.
Guard perimeter players. Jordan was out there guarding multiple position players. So that's a better two-way player. And that's a guy that go up against bigs. He'll let them go by him and he slap the ball from behind. So Jordan was doing, it's a lot more harder to do stuff with Jordan doing compared to Hakeem. Because back in when Hakeem was doing it, he was standing in the post and he could get whatever he want from the post, because back then there was no 3-second shot clock violation. So guys would camp out in the post. They weren't going out there guarding people, doing all that hard work, you know. And Jordan, every time he attacked the basket, he had to meet one of them dudes. That's why he got dunks on Patrick Ewing, dunks on all these bigs, Even Lonzo Mourning was like, man, I blocked Jordan's shot twice, and then he came back, he came at me again and dunked on me, and he was screaming in my face, said, oh, that's what he really wanted to do because I blocked his shot twice, So
Okay, here's the thing. I have the
Back
problem with the
there.
'90s. Like, okay, look, defensively they were the best era, but here's the thing. Here's the thing between LeBron's eras right now and Michael Jordan's era right now.
Right.
LeBron's era right now, offensively, is by far the best, but Michael Jordan's '90s era defensively was by far the best.
Yeah, and post up play, but
Yeah.
this
All right,
era-
then. Hey, bro. Hey,
this-
I gotta go real quick.
oh, okay.
I'll call you another day, though.
All right, hey man, no, thank you for coming in. At least you had the guts to come up in here and talk. You know, I told you we just gonna talk. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm not gonna call you names. We just
All right, it's good though.
and thank you for joining, man. Appreciate you. Peace. All right, that was Bistro, y'all. So, hold on. You see, he's still in? I think I just kicked him. I think he was on. Okay, he should be off then. But that was Bistro, okay? I could have got more into stats, but our conversation went elsewhere a little bit. But that's what I was saying. I don't understand how you guys got a guy in LeBron ranked over Jordan when individual stats and team accomplishments, none of them is better than Jordan's. So I don't know what we're talking about at some point. I don't even know what we're debating when it comes to LeBron and Jordan sometimes, because LeBron hasn't done nothing that's more impressive than Jordan yet. And I don't think he's ever going to, you know. But that's my personal opinion. Some of you guys just look at it as, oh, he's fast, he's big and strong and all that other type of stuff. But whatever. Yeah, T, you know that. You know, it's a generational thing. They don't know about Mike. They don't know about Michael Jordan. You know, and Bistro said it himself. He wasn't watching Michael Jordan like that. So to him, LeBron James is the GOAT because he don't know about Jordan like that. But sometimes you got to educate people and you got to tell them the level of difficulty of what Mike had to go through was more harder. You know. Yeah, I probably be on live tomorrow. I got to see what games it is. If we are on live tomorrow, you could come on and we could talk. You know. So, but I do appreciate you coming in here explaining your thing, because a lot of LeBron fans, they don't have no reason or no logic fact to back up why LeBron's better than Jordan. Individually and team wise, he don't hold the record for neither one of those. So he got to have something. At least if you do a guy like Kareem, you could do, you know, team accomplishments or individual accomplishments. There's more of a debate. You know, Kareem give a better debate with Jordan than LeBron James, in my opinion. Oh yeah, yeah. Tomorrow's a football game, Bistro. So everybody may be chilling playing football. My man T is going gambling. We all gonna be out. So, you know, I may take tomorrow off and come back on Monday. I mean on Sunday for the Lakers and Rockets. No, but just check your notifications when I go on live. Then you could come do. But I'm almost out of here, y'all. I want to be out. I want to say shout out to AK, shout out to T, shout out to Bistro, shout out to everybody that was in the live stream, man. We out of here. We out. You know, and yo, T, have a good time gambling tomorrow, man. Get your money, boy. Peace.